BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com. Hi beauties! Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my September thank you cards. Very quick, very easy, and just a couple pieces of cardstock and a piece of Whisper White. So let's get started. I've got my Whisper White here, and then I've got some Wisteria Wonder and Daffodil Delight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of Daffodil Delight, and that is scored at 4 by 5 1/4. And so then I've got my background base paper, which is the Wisteria Wonder, and I cut that in half out of an 8.5 by 11, which leaves me at 8.5 by 5.5, and then I scored it at 4 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and just go along that score line there and get that off to the side and ready for later. Then I took my Daffodil Delight and I got my chevron and ran it through the Big Shot, and so it came out looking like this. I'm going to go ahead and set that off to the side and save that for later. Now today I'm going to be using the Oh Hello stamp set here, and I'm going to be using this chevron circle and the Thanks So Much. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm only going to use these same two colors, Daffodil Delight and Wisteria Wonder. So I take that round chevron that I was talking about, and I'm going to ink that up with Daffodil Delight. Okay, so I'm just going to get some ink on there and then take it and stamp it straight down and straight up, and it comes out with that perfect chevron circle. I just love it, love it, love it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the framelits, the ovals collection, and what I did is I took, let's see, the 1, 2, 3, 4th one in, and that gives me a little bit of a white border. So let me show you. When I put it around, I just center it, and then I run it through my Big Shot, and I'm going to have a little white border, and it will come out like this. So I've now got this guy, and I'm going to take the next size up, which will leave me an even bigger border, and I'm going to take a piece of Wisteria Wonder, run that through the Big Shot, and I'm going to get a piece like this. So it's going to perfectly go right around. So now I've got this one white border, one Wisteria border, and then I'm going to put that on the Daffodil Delight paper. But before I do that, I'm going to get myself a piece of the Wisteria Wonder chevron ribbon, and let me go ahead and show you how I put that together. So we're going to save this because I do need to stamp that Thanks So Much on here still. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chevron print, and I'm just going to put some snail adhesive on the back. I already have a little guide showing me what I want. And I'm just going to put it right down the center and bring it all the way around and tape it right up the center in the back as well. Now that part is done. I'm just getting all my parts ready. So now I'm getting my Thanks So Much stamp, also from that Oh Hello. I'm getting out my Wisteria Wonder ink. And I'm going to go ahead and ink that guy up. And I'm just going to put it right in the center. Straight down and straight back up. Look at how cute that is. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my snail adhesive and just start putting these together. So first thing we want to do is, normally I would put this right on top of there and then put that on top of there. But what I'm going to do this time, I am going to go ahead and put my snail adhesive. And I am going to actually put that in back here. So I'm going to center that up right where I want it and go ahead and push down. So the chevron ribbon is actually going to be over that. Then I'm going to go ahead and take that thanks so much, and I was going to put it on with Snail adhesive, but I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and use the last of my Stampin' Dimensionals. Don't worry, I will get more because they are not very expensive at all, and as you know, I use all of the pieces, so all the way around the border. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, I'll save those for later. I might have something else because you don't need a lot of them, although they are inexpensive enough that you can buy multiple packs and have them for days and days and days. So let's go ahead and stick that right on top of here. And then I'm going to take my Snail adhesive and get that. I'm going to put it some over the chevron just to make sure that sticks in place as well. And we're going to go ahead and put that right on here. Look at how pretty that card is. Oh, I know we're getting into fall, but I just love the spring colors so much. And you can use these colors any time of year. So it's almost done. I do want to add a little bit to it. I don't know what I'm going to add. Do we want to add these rhinestone basic jewels? Maybe the basic pearls? Or I even have the candy dots that would match perfectly with that as well. So let's go ahead and use those candy dots. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger here. And I'm going to go ahead and put one on this side. And then I'm going to put another one here on this side. So that it looks like it's kind of being held in there by those little guys. Alright, if you order from me in September, you will get one of these great little thank you cards with your purchase. Alright, thanks so much, beauties, and have a great day. Bye! For more tips and techniques, visit BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com.